So, you want to learn RNG manipulation in Splatoon 3 side order. Well, my name is AdeptCS, and I happen to find RNG manipulation in Splatoon 3 side order, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. For this run, I'm going to be using Marie's palette, which is the charger, mostly because I'm looking for a good RNG seed on the charger myself, but this will work, of course, with any weapon. To do this, you're also going to need Nintendo Switch Online. I have it, so we don't need to worry there. And we need Nintendo Switch Online because we're going to be using an online server-side feature that Nintendo offers called cloud saving. You may have heard of it. But we're going to be exploiting it a little bit to restore data at a specific point in time where we can control the outcome of any side order run. I'm only going to be backing up from my main profile. The rest of these, well, most of these are profiles that don't have data, but I'm just using my main Adept profile here. Step 1, you're going to want to come here into your system settings, and we're going to look for a setting that I forget the name of. It's under data management, and it's save data cloud, I believe. And then we're going to want to scroll down to our settings, and we're going to want to make sure that automatic save data backup is off. You don't need to worry about the rest of these things in here. Only if automatic save data backup is on for you, which it was for me when I found this, you need to turn this off. And what that's going to do is, because side order saves after every floor, that's going to automatically prompt a cloud save, and we want to store very specific data in the cloud. Once you have that turned off, you're good to come into side order and start a run. I really hope I get lucky because I'm doing this very unscripted. And all you're going to do is you're going to look for a good first floor. I don't like this, so I'm going to close the game. And something I found to make this a little bit easier is, if you're looking for a good first floor, make a backup of your save data for a run where you just finished going through the first 5 floors. You're guaranteed that starting 500 membucks. Make a backup of that. That way, every time you look at a side order run that you don't like the look of the first floor of, you don't have to play 5 whole floors just to take a look at another set. Once you make an initial backup, you're free to move through the resetting at the most efficient rate. I had that backup earlier, so we're good to go. Every time you need to reload from it, you're going to have to close the game so you can download the save data. Go here, and because you're online, news is probably going to pop up for you. It does for me every time because I don't listen through it all the way. Go back to the order sector, and you should see where I was in a run before, now I'm not going to be in a run. As evident by the fact that I can pearl hop already. Now we can take a look at another run. And this will be a different random set of levels. As you can see here, I got somewhat lucky. For a charger palette speedrun, I'd be looking for a floor that has 2 quick charge color chips on floor 1. I got one here, let's say for the sake of this tutorial, that I was only looking for one, and it's not even on a good level. But let's just say this is good enough. And this is a run that I want to save. Mostly because this is going to involve basically no editing on my part. All you're going to do is you're going to come here, you're going to click Save and Suspend. And you're going to click to Inkopolis Square. That's going to save the state of our run exactly where it is right now, and we'll be able to pick this up later and have the exact same floor 1 available to us. Just to prove that that's the case, let's go back into the order sector. It's going to load us into a run, And it's going to have, remember earlier we had the 2 lucky bomb drops, we had 4 momentums off floor, which had quick charge. So I'm just going to save and suspend again, just to be super sure. You don't need to reload in like I just did to verify. But once you have a run that you like, all you're going to do is save and suspend and close the game. Then click on Options, your profile, and Backup Save Data. Note that once you start a backup, you cannot stop the backup. So if you accidentally overwrite a cloud save that you've made earlier on, that sucks. I don't know a way around that yet. Reload Splatoon 3. So all we've done is we've now made a backup of our save where we have that infinity ball level forward momentum.floor that's going to give us 1 quick charge color chip when we play it. And we have that as a cloud save. So once we get through the news again, we're going to go to the order sector. And when we go to the order sector this time, it's going to load us directly into that run that we were in earlier because we have an active run, and you can only have one of those at a time. And as you can see, the color chips and the levels are both the same. Now we have RNG manipulation. We've achieved a state where we can RNG manipulate this particular side order run as much as we want. We can reset the offerings for the floor, and they're going to be the same. I'm actually going to do rerolls on floor 2. That way we can just see that this isn't only impacting the first floor. So let's start this run. Nothing really matters. I am actually only going to play this through 5 floors just to revert that other cloud save that I had. Great start. Great start, Infinity Ball. There we go. Now, if I thought that didn't go particularly great, I could close the game, restore my cloud save, and be back to a spot where I hadn't played that level. But I rolled the most common event. I rolled the most uncommon event totally by mistake. And this is actually really great because I can show off something else that doesn't change with cloud saves, which are the vending machines. Floor 2 vending machines, by the way, are exceedingly rare. So we got a floor 2 vending machine, and it has the upgrades of Sticky Ink, Disc Piece Drop, and Special Weapon Kraken Royale. It's worth noting I have all of the upgrades, so that's why they are as cheap as they are. Well, let's say we don't buy anything, and we get these as our floor 3s. I probably should have rolled there just to show that the rolling didn't change anything, but as you play around with this more, you will come to realize that what I'm going to say is actually true, and not just have to take my word for it. The strat is less than 24 hours old. I found it about 22 hours ago, and I've been working or asleep for the majority of those hours. So we haven't really fully explored it. But here are some things that we know impact the RNG manipulation. Obviously, the levels that you play matter. If I were to have played a different floor 1 level, I most likely would not have gotten that floor 2 vending machine, and even if I did, the offerings would have been different. Rerolling the floor rewards using Marina, of course that's going to be different. And then after that, vending machines are a big source of contention. What we found is that rerolling vending machine rewards, and keep in mind that I haven't verified this myself quite yet, does have an impact on the levels that show up in subsequent floors. But buying items from the vending machine has a lesser impact. There's still some impact. I've seen that bonuses and potentially dangers as well on subsequent floors change as a result of, wow, I am bad at this stage. Just kidding, I am not bad at this stage. Just kidding, I am bad at this stage. It's actually like really tragic. Yeah, that's floor 1. Again, I played that one a little bit faster somehow. I don't know. But once again, we're back at our floor 2 vending machine. So if we take this vending machine again, we should see, I don't remember what off the top of my head what I said they were, but I'm sure we can verify that yes, it was Sticky Ink, Disc Piece Drop, and Kraken. But if I were to, say, reset the stock of this vending machine and do the thing that I was talking about earlier, we get a different but predetermined set of color chips. And now, different levels on floor 3. So, it is true that resetting vending machine rewards might not be optimal, but it might re-roll a different set of levels. This also means that there are going to be an exponentially large number of different states and sequences through any side order run from the same starting seed. So, if you're looking for a really fast time with a particular weapon, like I happen to be, this is a really great way to do it and get a lot of practice learning a particular random seed. Because at the end of the day, it's actually not random and all decided the moment you step into your side order speedrun. But yeah, that's been all for this video. My name is not-so-concise, and looking forward to seeing all of you in the Spire of Order, manipulating your way to success.